You may have often pondered the tales of Adam and Eve in the Holy Bible, their fall from grace, the subsequent lineage of their descendants, and the intricate web of narratives that unfurl through generations. However, a question that has intrigued many in recent times pertains to the language spoken by Adam and Eve, and subsequently by their children and descendants across the ages. Delving into this enigmatic inquiry, we embark on a journey to decipher the linguistic fabric woven into the tapestry of biblical narratives, the legacy of Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve, revered as the archetypal progenitors in the rich tapestry of biblical narratives, beckon us to delve deeper into the annals of human origins. Their timeless tale unfurls against the backdrop of Eden, a paradisiacal realm brimming with lush foliage and abundant life. Within this idyllic setting, Adam, fashioned from the very earth itself, and Eve, formed from Adam's rib, stand as emblematic symbols of divine creation and human unity. Yet, their saga takes a poignant turn with the temptation of the forbidden fruit by the serpent, a pivotal moment that precipitates the fall from grace. Consuming the fruit of the tree of knowledge, they transgress divine injunctions, thus ushering in a seismic shift in the human condition. The linguistic enigma. Certainly, the question of what language Adam and Eve spoke captivates the imagination and sparks profound inquiries into the roots of human communication. It transcends mere curiosity, becoming a philosophical and theological quest that delves into the essence of human existence and our relationship with the divine. The exploration of this question leads us into a realm where interpretations from different disciplines intersect: linguistics, theology, anthropology, and mythology. Each offers its own lens through which to view this ancient enigma. From a theological perspective, some believe that Adam and Eve communicated in a language directly bestowed upon them by a divine source, reflecting a pure and pristine form of communication untouched by human corruption. On the other hand, linguistic and anthropological perspectives suggest that Adam and Eve, if viewed as historical figures, likely spoke a language that evolved over time within the context of their cultural and environmental surroundings. Moreover, ancient texts and mythologies offer rich narratives that contribute to the tapestry of interpretations surrounding this question. From the creation myths of different cultures to ancient religious scriptures, there are echoes of primordial languages and divine communication that fuel speculation and contemplation. Hebrew, a contested legacy. The notion that the language spoken by Adam and Eve endured until the era of Moses and the Israelites, gradually transforming into Hebrew, is a fascinating but speculative theory. While it captures the imagination with its narrative continuity, it lacks solid scriptural support, prompting scrutiny regarding its authenticity. Hebrew, undoubtedly an ancient language with a rich historical lineage, presents complexities when classified as a Canaanite language. This classification raises intriguing questions, particularly given the linguistic origins of Hebrew, which diverge from the heartland of Mesopotamia, traditionally considered the birthplace of Abraham and the early Hebrew patriarchs. Indeed, Hebrew's ties to Canaanite languages are evident, as evidenced by its linguistic structure and vocabulary. However, Hebrew's linguistic development is multifaceted, reflecting influences from various cultural and geographical contexts over millennia. The journey of Hebrew from its possible origins to its evolution into a distinct language is a subject of ongoing scholarly debate, with researchers examining archaeological evidence, ancient texts, and comparative linguistic analysis to piece together its complex history. Aramaic, the voice of ancient wisdom. The notion that Aramaic, a Semitic language closely related to Hebrew, was the linguistic medium of Adam and Eve offers a fascinating perspective on the origins of human language. Proponents of this theory draw from various ancient Jewish traditions and texts, such as the Zohar, a foundational work of Jewish mysticism, which assert Aramaic as the primordial language of humanity. This interpretation suggests that Aramaic played a pivotal role in early human communication, serving as a bridge that connected ancient civilizations. It proposes a narrative of linguistic continuity from the very beginning of creation, implying that Aramaic was not just a historical language, but a divine tool woven into the fabric of existence itself. Lashan hakodesh, the sacred tongue. The concept of Lashan hakodesh, often referred to as the holy tongue, delves into the mystical and speculative realms of linguistic origins. According to this notion, it is suggested that Adam and Eve, the biblical progenitors of humanity, communicated in a language that transcended mere human dialects. This language, believed to be an amalgamation of ancient Aramaic, Hebrew, or even Phoenician, is thought to possess divine qualities, elevating it beyond mundane speech. While the idea of Lashan hakodesh remains speculative and lacks empirical evidence, it serves to highlight the mystical dimensions of language and human communication. It invites contemplation on the profound connection between language and spirituality, suggesting that the words we utter may carry deeper meanings and implications beyond their surface understanding. Exploring alternative perspectives. Beyond the confines of familiar languages, other theories beckon our attention. Some scholars propose Akkadian, the ancient language of Mesopotamia, as a potential candidate for the primordial tongue. Others speculate about Sumerian or ancient Egyptian, invoking the rich tapestry of ancient civilizations that flourished in the cradle of human civilization. The Adamical language, a divine legacy. Ultimately, the biblical scriptures offer glimpses into the elusive nature of the original language spoken by Adam and Eve. Referred to as the Adamic language, it transcends earthly classifications, embodying the celestial essence of divine communication. This language, also known as the language of angels or the language of God, eludes conventional linguistic categorizations, existing beyond the realm of human comprehension. The Tower of Babel, a divine dispersion. The sudden disappearance of the Adamic language finds its narrative climax in the biblical tale of the Tower of Babel. As humanity sought to defy divine intervention, God scattered them across the earth, endowing each group with its own language. Thus, the primordial language of Adam and Eve was supplanted by a multitude of tongues, ushering in an era of linguistic diversity and cultural divergence. As we journey through the labyrinthine corridors of biblical lore, the mystery of the original language spoken by Adam and Eve remains shrouded in enigma. While theories abound and interpretations vary, one thing remains certain: the language of Adam and Eve transcends earthly confines, embodying the divine essence of human communication. Whether Hebrew, Aramaic, or a celestial tongue beyond mortal comprehension, the legacy of Adam and Eve endures, woven into the fabric of human history and divine providence.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.